All right, so welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about XRP. Shout out to the XRP family for, tuning in on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, without further ado, let's really understand what's happening with XRP's price right now. So quite an interesting update, something we spoke about over the course of the last few days really is happening right now, especially Bitcoin. But let's take a look at what's happening with XRP. It's down about 6.3% on the daily time frame. And again, shouldn't really be a shocker to anyone at this point because of the fact that, the broader market is pulling down. But like I said, let's take a closer look and really understand it from that angle and go over some of the news. So the price of XRP is currently sitting at $1.38 as of recording this update, down 6.3% in USD comparative, also down 2.2% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Now, if we're looking at the market cap, $78.5 billion is the market valuation, and the 24-hour trading volume still holding above 10 billion, to be exact, around 10.7 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, some of the good news that we're going to kind of go over, and then I will talk about the price. So just in, Ripple has started following a Securitize. Securitize is the leading platform for expanding investors' access to exclusive private market alternative assets, from private equity to private credit and more. So is there going to be a potential partnership? Maybe, but yeah, quite an interesting thing today and this morning. But let's take a look at what our good old friend Brad Gerlinghouse has to say. Fairshake is the most successful multi-candidate super PAC in American history. Electing pro-crypto, pro-growth, and pro-innovation candidates is a no-brainer. And to continue the momentum, Ripple is contributing another $25 million to Fairshake onwards. And Stewart had replied this: when Fairshake first started, Ripple committed to being a top-tier supporter before anyone knew what impact it might have. Now we're making our third $25 million contribution in as many years to the most successful PAC in the US history. Innovation is here to stay, and we will remain a strong force in DC for years to come. Quite an interesting, statement today. And they're putting the money where their mouth is at the end of the day. They want crypto and this innovation to stay here in the US and expand. And a lot of people forget this fact, but this is something that Ripple has been doing on a continuous basis. And in terms of innovation, they've been innovating, quite a bit. And they want crypto to succeed. And they want crypto to succeed not around the globe also, but also in the US, which has been, light years behind. But now that Donald Trump administration has taken over, there's a lot of, positivity within the crypto space about the potential of the crypto industry. And what we have seen in the last 2.5 weeks kind of just sheds a little bit of a light on, how big of a deal this really is. But yeah, great stuff. Let's move forward. You can see this for yourself. New Ripple payments partner revealed: High Money Transfer Australia, XRP, 18 plus countries, including the US, 40 plus countries swap currencies, utilize Visa, pays into Swift account. So that is amazing. So because of the Ripple solution, we were able to enable real-time payments for our customers, be able to grow and keep up with demand, be able to look at ways to service customers, go out to new customers, keep up with the demand in a way that we couldn't have prior. And imagine more and more people start realizing this and potentially partnering with Ripple payments, and tells you everything you need to know in terms of mass adoption. But moving forward, shout out to our good old friend Smoke for bringing great stuff. So you can see XRP equals Bitcoin for banks. BTC is $90,000 without banks. Now imagine where XRP could be with them. So of course, this is a great statement. Of course, it's speculative at the end of the day. But remember, prior to Trump taking over, and even in the past, the big banks around, especially around North America, that I can comment on because I see it firsthand, these big banks don't want anything to do with crypto. They don't want anything to do with crypto whenever crypto comes up, especially with the big ones. I'm not talking about credit unions or the small lenders. I'm talking about the big banks. And they're all usually super skeptical when it comes to, crypto. They get spooked out because of course it's not regulated. But now, as regulation is going to be coming, are we going to see XRP playing a critical role for these banks to, kind of switch their ways of doing the old ways and, obviously bring newer ways to take banking on another level that we have never seen before? And of course, there's some speculation going on that they're already doing this behind closed doors and they're going to drop a bombshell on everyone that, they already have blockchain technology implemented within their, platforms or organizations. And again, that would even not come as a major surprise to me. But you could see uses within trade finance. There is a strong business case for the digitization of trade finance, as it's through the digitizing process will allow cross-border payments to be made faster, more securely, and more efficiently. And Ripple is ideally suited for use in trade finance, as it was specifically built to support cross-border payments and international transactions, a Bitcoin for banks, if you will. A moment towards using this technology has already begun, with major banks across the globe trailing distributed ledger technology, of which Ripple has been a major part. And yeah, around the globe, we are already seeing this. Major developments coming out through the year of 2024, if you've been following the channel. But again, going back to what I said, North America is still missing. It's missing big time. And that just tells you once regulation comes in, we could actually see banks being a little bit more lenient towards crypto, and that could take crypto and including the projects like that bring utility, that actually have a use case such as XRP to another level. And again, speculation at the end of the day, but you guys can get the idea. These puzzles are kind of starting to add up. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price. If you're looking at Bitcoin dominance still sitting, actually let's give it a refresh live. I actually want to see Bitcoin. Yeah, so Bitcoin dominance is still sitting at 58.56%, which is quite interesting to see. If you're looking at Bitcoin, so Bitcoin was able to do exactly what I spoke to you guys about yesterday. So of course, since this bar pattern started, coming on the chart, obviously we saw initially that fake out, and then the market just completely got wiped, and we did see the price falling down to $91,000. So not exactly $90,000 right now, but you pretty much can see what we've been speaking about, that the potential of 90K is still on the table and will still make me bullish on the market. And I do still think a $90,000 Bitcoin is still on the table, unless of course we make our way back above that $93,400 level and turn that into support. But as of now, looks like Bitcoin is cooling off, and this is very, very much needed. I will repeat that 1,000 times. I know not a lot of people are happy about this. People want to see those explosive moves, but we need to understand we've been having those explosive moves over the course of the last 3 to 4 weeks. We cannot be forgetting that. But let's take a look at what's happening with XRP. So going back to what I've said in my updates over the course of the last few hours, I've been saying, XRP is holding really good, and goes back to what I've said. XRP is still holding really good despite Bitcoin sitting at $90,000, and dominance right now is not budging. So going back to what I said about dominance, you really want to yet again thank the dominance for not picking up. And I'll repeat that 1,000 times. I don't care if I have to repeat it 1,000 times. If the dominance picked up, like we have seen in the past, we actually have seen the dominance picking up when Bitcoin goes down. I think altcoins would have been down much, much, much more compared to what we're looking at. But right now, that's not the case. And that is really showing that, some of these altcoins are holding quite well. And some are actually in the green. Look at FTM and INJ. That's quite interesting to see. But yeah, we're not going to be forgetting that, the price of XRP is currently sitting at $1.40. I don't want you guys to be forgetting that price point. And yeah, let's take a look at it on the, of course, if you're looking at it on the daily time frame, we do have some support around that range, and that's literally sitting at the neckline of the support itself at the $1.40, and it does not come as a major surprise to me. But I want you guys to take a look at it on the hourly time frame to really understand what is happening with XRP's price right now. So XRP, let's go and pull out the charts. Where are the charts? There it is. And wow. So look at this, guys. Look at this. So yesterday, we actually saw that retest at the support itself. This time around, we touched the neckline of the 61.8 itself. So not the 78.6 support at the $1.26, of course, but we actually made our way down to the $1.28. And if you watched my video yesterday, I said the possibility of that occurring is still there, but we never really managed to retest the support. So that is a little bit of a nice thing to see. But now what you're looking at is, again, you can clearly see this on the hourly time frame. We do have some significant resistance around the $1.40. If that is able to break out, I think things can start heading out back towards where we left off quite fast. And we saw that happen last week, and we're seeing it happen again. So you need to have patience. You need to look at it from a realistic standpoint. You cannot be forgetting what Bitcoin is doing. I'll keep you guys covered, of course. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.